Hey there. If you enjoy these stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support keeps this channel alive and means the world to me. Now, let's get into today's story. I never imagined I'd be the person who caused someone else pain. I used to think people who cheated were just careless or cruel, the kind of people who didn't value loyalty. I never thought I'd be one of them. But now I know how easy it is to slide into that gray zone, where excuses feel like reasons, and where the thrill of something new starts to whisper louder than your conscience. At first, everything was fine. Too fine, maybe. My husband, Ethan, and I had been married 6 years. He was steady, thoughtful, a genuinely good man. The kind who never forgot a birthday, who made sure I had my morning coffee the way I liked it, who never missed a kiss goodbye. But deep down, a strange emptiness began to grow. It wasn't unhappiness, more like a quiet, restless itch that wouldn't go away. That's when Adrian entered the picture. We met at a marketing conference in Chicago. I wasn't looking for anything, just there to do my job, network a little, then head home. But when he walked in late to a seminar, all confidence and mischief, something shifted. That night, we chatted at a mixer, just conversation. But the way he looked at me, like I was the only person in the room, it was magnetic. I was wearing my wedding ring. I rarely did on business trips. Not because I was hiding anything, just because I never liked how it felt. And I didn't bring up Ethan, and Adrian didn't ask. Nothing happened that night, but the thought of him lingered. Over the next few weeks, we stayed in touch. Casual LinkedIn messages became flirty texts. Then came the late-night phone calls. I told myself it was innocent, just friendly. Ethan noticed I'd been smiling at my phone more. I brushed it off, told him it was a group chat from work. The first time Adrian and I crossed the line was 3 months later at another conference in New York. We had drinks, we laughed, and this time I didn't say no. I didn't want to, but afterward, sitting alone in the hotel room, guilt wrapped around me like a noose. Ethan had sent a text. Hope you're getting some rest. Miss you. That should have stopped me, but it didn't. I told myself I'd earned this, that I'd carried so much, the stress, the sacrifices, the emotional labor. I'd supported Ethan through hard times, job losses, late nights. I was always the strong one. And maybe I just wanted to feel wanted for once, not needed. So I kept living 2 lives. At home, I was the attentive wife, making plans, checking boxes, smiling through family dinners. Ethan actually thought I seemed happier. I told him I'd started journaling and doing yoga. With Adrian, I was someone else, bold, exciting, unfiltered. He sent me poems, took me to places that made me feel alive. He made me believe I could be someone more than dependable. He assumed Ethan and I were separated. I never corrected him. But secrets have a way of leaking through cracks. One day, Ethan found a receipt from a Miami dinner I never mentioned. I said it was a business meeting. He didn't argue, but I could see the doubt in his face. Then it all fell apart. One night, I left my phone on the counter while I showered. When I came out, Ethan was sitting on the bed, holding it like it burned him. He had read everything. He didn't yell. He didn't say a single word. He handed the phone to me and walked out. I ran after him, soaking wet, begging him to listen. But the front door slammed before I could even reach the stairs. The days after were a blur. He ghosted me completely. No replies. No explanations. I waited outside his office one afternoon. When he finally acknowledged me, all he asked was, "Why?" And I had nothing. Just shame. 100 useless justifications that didn't matter anymore. When I turned to Adrian, hoping for comfort, he changed. His warmth disappeared. He didn't want to be part of the wreckage. He liked me as a secret, not as a woman with consequences. He said things like, "You need to work through this on your own," and "I don't want to be caught in the middle of a divorce." That's when I realized I was never his future. I was just an escape. I cried until I was empty. I stopped eating. I stopped showing up to work. I waited, hoping Ethan might forgive me. But instead, the divorce papers arrived. No talks, no closure, just dotted lines and deadlines. I signed them sitting on the kitchen floor, staring at his old coffee mug, the one that said best husband ever. It was still in the cupboard, untouched, like some cruel reminder of what I destroyed. I reached out at Adrian one last time, told him I was finally free. He never responded. Now, I live alone in a quiet apartment. Too much space. Too many ghosts. Sometimes I still cook for two by accident. Sometimes I forget and laugh at a memory until the guilt slaps it out of me. They say you can't have it both ways. That you can't hold on to the comfort home while chasing the thrill of something wild. I didn't believe them. Not until I lost everything trying to prove them wrong.